Good morning, everyone, and welcome to your Miracle Mindset for this morning. So this morning, I have chosen from 3 different decks. I have chosen from Denise Linn's The Gateway Oracle. I have chosen from the Oracle of the Angels, and I have chosen from Sonia Choquette's The Answer is Simple. So this week, the energy numerologically speaking, and if you guys are interested in numerology, I actually have a wonderful client who has created a free group. She has a free group as well as a paid group, and she also has a free calculator for 7 days that you can use to really help you to gain the energies of what it's going to be for you personally for that day, for that week, for that month, and for the year. It's a wonderful spiritual tool, and I highly recommend that you guys check that out. And I will do my best to put the links below. And what you can do is you can go visit her at her free group, which is www.facebook.com/numbersavvy. All right, so let's jump into the reading, shall we? So our first card comes from Denise Linn's The Oracle, or the Gateway Oracle. And this is Letting Go. And it says, I surrender joyously to the ebbing and flowing of life. And we all know it's so much easier to ride the rapids down the river than try to ride the rapids up the river. So this is asking us to really let go of the control. That's really what this card asks of you, is to start letting go of that control. You control nothing except for if you are going to react to something from an ego-based perception or if you are going to respond to something from the spirit. That's your only thing that you control. Everything else, according to A Course in Miracles, has already been planned out. It is how you react and how you respond to it that is the only real control that you have. And so we're being asked, whatever problem, whatever situation, whatever's going on, and I really want you to imagine this. Kind of close your eyes, take a deep breath, and really imagine whatever problem it is that you're having. And then as you're just kind of seeing that problem, having those feelings come up, and it's okay for the feelings to come up, the fear, the anxiety, the worry, the regret, whatever it is, allow those emotions to come up. And then what I want you to do is I want you to imagine like a little altar. And it can be, just a plain white table. It can be a beautiful marble altar. It's whatever you really want. And I want you to place your emotions about it. I want you to place every detail about it. I want you to place everything on that altar. Everything. As much as you can. And as you do, kind of feel that joyful release. Be like, oh my gosh, I'm letting this go. And I'm giving it to a higher part of my mind, or I'm giving it to the higher power. And the higher power is going to take this as a gift, and it's going to return a gift to you. It's going to say, oh, thank you for giving me this issue. So really push that table, push that altar into the light. And then that's it. And just be like, okay, now a higher part of my mind has this. A higher aspect of myself is going to take care of this. Now, it doesn't mean that it's just going to all disappear and go away. It simply means that now you are open to receiving guidance on how the situation can be solved. Which then leads us to our next card, which is Liberation. This is from the Oracle of the Angels. And this one actually has an affirmation with it, if I can find where, oh, there it is, where the book went. So the affirmation for this one, number 34, is I free myself from the dependency on the material objects in my life. I liberate myself and improve the flow of energy in my life by clearing my clutter. So once again, clearing the emotional clutter, clearing the mental clutter, and it also could be talking about clearing the physical clutter as well. Then we have the Yes card. Say yes. Say yes to giving spirit your problem. Say yes to the best possible you. Say yes to the universe's assistance. Say yes to receiving guidance. Say yes to liberation. Say yes to letting it go. This is a time for us to really dive deep and to say yes to the calling of your heart. Not to the calling of your, not to the calling of your head, but to the calling of your heart. And sometimes the best way to do that is to change the scenery. Now that can mean going somewhere else, but it can also mean not only going somewhere else, it can mean changing your perception. And that's what I believe is the most important thing that you can do. Change your perception, you change your life. Change the way you see something is the way you change your life. So let's do a quick review. So we are going to, and you don't have to use the word letting go. I like to use the word take it up. So I'm going to take up all my situations that are causing me stress and anxiety. I'm going to take those up to the divine, and I'm going to allow the divine to give me the answer on what I should do, which is then going to help to liberate me emotionally so my energy can flow, which is going to allow me to really say yes to the universe, which is going to allow me to change my perception. All right, thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you all next week.